Tonight, many are wondering how both parties will move forward in this election after today's event. I spoke to a political analyst with more than 2 decades of experience for his thoughts on the impacts ahead.
The moment in history, a deadly shooting being investigated as an assassination attempt made at former President Donald Trump at his campaign rally Saturday in Pennsylvania. But a moment many experts, including political analyst Steve Swatt, feared was coming.
Tone of the campaign has been so vicious and so personal. I'm not entirely surprised that there's been some violence.
Steve Swatt has been a political analyst for 25 years, this deadly shooting reminding him of a few other events in history. In 1912, President Theodore Roosevelt was running for re-election, campaigning in Milwaukee.
During a campaign stop, and he noticed that when the bullet went through his chest, but he wasn't bleeding a lot, and so he continued with his speech and ended up finishing his campaign. He did not win that 1912 race. And then again in 1972, the Alabama governor, segregationist George Wallace, ran for president, and he was shot during a campaign event.
Swatt has covered 10 presidential nomination convention. He believes the deadly shooting will not change Monday's start to the Republican National Convention.
Mr. Trump will try to make hay with this and try to accuse Democrats of trying to assassinate him and end his campaign. And I think he will certainly get more sympathy from the delegates at that Milwaukee convention.
Senator Tim Scott, who has been rumored to be on Trump's shortlist for vice president, taking to social media with an accusation. For years, Democrats and their allies in the media have recklessly stoked fears, calling President Trump and other conservatives threats to democracy. Their inflammatory rhetoric puts lives at risk. Tonight, former President Obama saying there is absolutely no place for political violence in our democracy. We should all be relieved that former President Trump wasn't seriously hurt and use this moment to recommit ourselves to civility and respect in our politics.